Okay, this is my baby. I did a recording. BigEd and I were playing a custom mission, airstrike co-op mission, and let's see how this goes. And give it to start. There we go. It was quite funny. What we did try to do was we tried to get our both of our voices from Discord onto the recording of us going. Get a more sense of realism as we're talking and flying and bombing, and that did not work. So I don't know. There's got to be something else we can do. It would be nice to have a in-game chat that we can actually maybe record. Doing screen recordings or voice chat. Put it that way. So, anyways, in the beginning, because I had a problem with my recorder, it shut down on me. So my first plane got nailed, and so Ed was out trying to hit some of the SAM sites and that Mirage out there. And so I was going on my first bombing run right here. I'm using 1,000-pounders. And it's kind of tricky with that plane because it is pretty good. It's pretty fast at low levels, but it is very controllable. So I depleted my bombs. At this point, Ed pretty much knocked out 2 of the SAM sites. That's why I'm not getting anything. But there is about 6 40-millimeter anti-aircraft guns. And they are a menace at low level. You stay high enough, they sometimes they won't even lock onto you. So I'm just waiting right now for the reload. You can see that on the right. I still have, I think, about 15, 17 seconds or something of that nature. At that, yeah, I was just checking my screen to see if I was still recording with my little dot. So, trying to get parallel with the runway there. There is a hangar, you can probably see that off to the left a little bit. That one takes normally about 4 1,000-pound bombs. And these are just dumb gravity bombs that the Russian planes are equipped with. But they do have the laser guided ones, but that is not in this game right now. So here I'm trying to measure up a drop. It's kind of hard because the way that the little pepper is, your plane kind of obstructs the ground. So normally it's just dropping a bunch. I was dumb and I forgot to do the replay of it. To record that. So next time him and I fly, I'm also going to record the replay. We're just going to fly because we notice now we cannot do our voice onto the game. It actually shut our voices off, and there is no audio of the gameplay, i.e. engines, the bombs dropping and stuff like that. So pretty much it kind of sucks a little bit. So yeah, see, I had a little stoppage in the game. It's not bad. It is I still have kind of the same settings. I haven't really changed the detail settings, for the landscape yet. Because I've really been practicing on the videos and answering some questions to people. So we're only 4 matches into this. I've already made a couple bombing runs, as you can see. And I'm on my second plane. So you get 3 aircraft in this game. There's so far him and I have co-op this twice, yesterday and today, and we only managed to get 1 star out of it. So I don't know exactly how you get 5 stars. I thought it was like something that it tracks. So our first mission we got a star. Today's mission, when we opened it up, it was 0 stars. So I'm not sure how to get 5 stars. So I'll send that over to the dev team and see what all those stars mean. And also, is it an accumulative thing? Do we have to have a lot of people playing in order to get more stars? Or what the deal is? So, yeah. Like I said, BigEd and I, we do a lot of exploring and different missions, weapons loads, and such. And I will continue posting, and he's also starting to do that. He's just got to get his recorder set up, and hopefully he can do the voice. He can catch the voice, at least catch the voice, and then I'll catch, the video. So yeah, I'm trying to get right now that hanger, and it's pretty tough little cookie because I came over the hill. And then at this point I was a little too low, and of course I was just getting rid of my load there. And I didn't really get anything, but boy, I'm getting peppered. As you can see, I was shaking. Those 40 millimeters, they can take a toll on you. And also, reminder, because these missions can last up to 25 minutes. And the recorders, I got mine set up for 8 megabytes. And also, both of us adjusted our fuel load to 75%, and we adjusted our chaff and flare ratio to 75% more chaff, because of the SAMs. They are radar guided from there. Now we didn't think about it, but we were thinking about turning off the radar to see if the SAMs can home in on that. But then that really wouldn't do too much, because they're a signal beam from their transmitter to the missile to lock onto the plane. So that really isn't going to make a difference in turning off the radar. And like in the previous videos, him and I, no, we didn't even do the video. We shut our radars off, and it was one-on-one, just a little friendly match in custom, and there was no difference. We were still able to see each other. The little red boxes and the green boxes. So shutting the radar off in all matches, it does no good to shut it off. It just means you're not going to be able to use you're not going to be able to use your weapons, but I haven't really explored that option yet. We're just one step at a time, baby steps. So I'm rolling in. I'm going to really try to get this hanger. Problem is, right behind it, after I pass the hanger, there's two 40 millimeter sights, and they have to hit you as I'm rolling in. They're going to start shooting. And once you make your bank to go over that hill, they can't spin around quick enough. I found that out. See, they're already nailing me. So I have to back off. There's that one right there. But yeah, I was going a little too fast and can't get it. So I'm on fire at this point. I got a fuel fire. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to bank up and stay at a full throttle. And burn it out. There's going to be another one where I get hit a little bit worse, where I actually go straight up in the air and try to flush it out with less oxygen. That's just something when I was a firefighter I learned. Heat, fuel, and oxygen. Take one of those out, and you don't have a fire no more. So I dropped a few that I had left over on that hanger. I can't remember if I actually hit it. Oh yeah, I got an 11 score on it. I think Ed, after I made the second pass, or third pass on it, he was actually able to finally get the final hit on it and take it out. He was using the laser-guided bombs with this Tomcat. And he's been trying to figure those out, where there's a little triangle when it's green, and when it's red, you're out of launch or drop parameters. And so he was figuring those weapons out. I messed with them in war matches, and I got pretty accurate, but you got to kind of get up high and do a steep angle dive. So I got about 4 seconds here, and I'm going to be reloaded. I'm going to try to pop up over the hill once again, but I'm going with a little more height on this. And so, and then I can't remember if I was going to do a high-speed run, or was I going to drop the throttle. I can't remember at this point. But definitely I'm going after that hanger. Oh, and another note, the lower you are, the fatter your pepper gets for dropping bombs. Yeah, I was kind of late on that drop. So I'm going to try to get a little bit on there, but I can't get in. All right, Ed just took out that little 40 millimeter sight that was below to my right. He just blew that out with his guns. And it'd be nice to have about 2 more players in this, but since nobody was on voice with us, um, we well, only just us two again. But it'd be nice to have 4 players. We can have some just taking out SAM sites and playing, or one doing that. One take out, with some gun pods and rocket pods, and take out these 40mm sights. One person takes out the SAMs. See here, I got hit really good. I was going after that fuel storage tank, and then the other 2 just, load up with heavy bombs and just start parallel hitting the field. So that'll probably be our next video. Actually, Ed and I were discussing as we were flying of getting a couple of our TNO, the nasty ones, guys up on voice, probably this evening. But the problem is they are 6 hours ahead of me because I'm in Hawaii Standard Time. So it's kind of difficult. And some people just can't get on voice and such. So here I'm going to try to get that fuel storage area. And I only got a few of the bomb class. I was only able to get one because that one I was kind of getting, I wanted to get over the hill is what it was. As you can see, I'm getting hit. So I got to get out of the way of that. Towards the end of the match, which I was, my recorder stopped and then restarted because I exceeded my my time limit on it, and it was only like 22 seconds. But anyways, a SAM just popped out of nowhere and shot at me, and Ed had saw it. He goes, "Hey, that SAM's on you," and I go, "Yeah, I'm gonna bank out," and thank goodness Ed took out the last fuel storage. Yeah, see, I got hit here. And that ended our game, so that SAM never got me. And at that point also, I was pretty much out of chaff and flares. So it probably would have took me out in my last plane. As you see, I got a fuel fire going on here. If you look up to the top right, you'll see the damages that you got. Pay attention to those. So I'm going to try to make another run. I got about 5 minutes left, or 4.5 minutes left in this recording. Like I said, we won the match. So basically what you want to do is to win the match, take out the fuel storage tanks and the hangar. So in a 4-man, one person can take out that lonely bot plane, and then both of them can suppress the AA fire, i.e. SAMs and 40mm guns, while the other 2 just load up with bombs only and just pepper everything that's down there. And coming in at a parallel angle with the airfield is a very effective way of just carpet bombing everything. Now, if our great team of developers could bring in some napalm or maybe some cluster munitions, I'm all for that. I don't know about you guys, but I am. I would love to be able to cluster bomb some of those little AA guns and SAM sites. And also, it would be kind of nice that on that airfield there may be like a couple of aircraft that are getting ready to launch, enemy aircraft. And the way to get them to not be able to take off, is you send in a couple of those cluster bombs with airfield penetrators, and they'll put enough holes in that airfield or the runway that the planes can't take off. And so that would be kind of interesting to put that into this match here in the custom view. I mean, right now it doesn't matter how many stars we get or whatever to level, because both of us are at level 50. The majority of us testers are already at level 50. But it would be nice to put some kind of like realism into this, but that's more of a strategic thinking. I gotta remember that this is a game for fun, but we'll see. I'll probably be trying some of those PC games too in the future, probably a few years from now. They're getting pretty good, I heard. So I'm going to try to get out to get this storage unit, but I am being shot at right now. So I'm going to try to pepper this. Yep, see I got hit and it just knocked my plane right out of alignment. I'm trying to bomb, so I'm just trying to get rid of the ordnance so I can get a turn and get out of the way here. As you can see right up in front of me, those three little puffs of smoke coming up off the ground. Those were the 40mm sights that BigEd gunned him with his aircraft gun. So I'm sure if we had somebody with some rocket pods, or missile pods, machine gun pods, like 30mm and stuff, they would really do a heck of a lot of damage at long range to those little installations. Probably in the next match, I'm going to try to just go with rockets and machine gun pods. We also tried this in the Tier 1 level. I did the A4 Skyhawk, and he also did the A4 Skyhawk. And heavy loads, you can also carry the strike missiles. You can only carry 2 of them on the A4s, and the rest you just load up with bombs, and then one person will have a couple of sidewinders, and you can put the 9Ms, the newer ones, on there, and just take out that one lonely little bot that flies around, and then everything else is just going to be bombs. You really can't do the laser guide with the A4. You're pretty much left with either snake eyes or the regular gravity drop bombs. The snake eyes, I think, were more effective. I think the only ones that they have are the 500 pounders. I need to do some research to see if they do have a 1,000-pounder one or not.